going on, Jerome's? So we had almost a day to completely digest what the hell just happened. And I mean, yesterday was fun. I mean, the Vikings, after losing Kirk Cousins and no Justin Jefferson and also no Darrisaw, we're thinking, all right, on the road against a tough Falcons defense, dirty-ass defense, but tough defense, that you're thinking that, all right, this game's going to be over. Like, no big deal. You got rookie Jaron Hall under center, although Jaron Hall looked really damn good that second drive, man. And then all of a sudden, he gets knocked out with a concussion. And then Josh Dobbs comes in. And, hey, Josh Dobbs literally got here on Wednesday morning. He had 3 days of practice. He doesn't know his receivers' names. Are you Trishan Jackson or Lucky Jackson? I know there's 2 Jacksons at receiver. I'm throwing you the ball. And also, like, N'Keal Harry was playing significant snaps. It's crazy, man. Like, he threw the game-winning touchdown to Powell, who was the wide receiver 4 on the Vikings to start the year. And didn't know the offensive line, never took a snap from Bradbury. The offensive line didn't know his cadence or working on the sideline, and he just did the damn thing. All right, and it just showed that he's got that dog in him. And a lot of people are going to compare this to the Baker Mayfield-Rams game. Josh Dobbs is way better than Baker Mayfield. I do not care. And the whole thing about it is, the Vikings getting to 5-4, above 500 for the first time this season, 4 games in a row, 5 out of the last 6. Why not us? Why not us? Because if you think about it, Josh Dobbs is going to get better with reps, and he becomes more a part of this offense. I think that his running ability greatly opened things up creatively for Kevin O'Connell. And Danielle Hunter and that defense, I mean, Danielle's playing at Defensive Player of the Year level, and that defense is approaching top 10. They're opportunistic. They will get a takeaway, and you can travel with them. And Justin friggin' Jefferson is very close to returning. Jordan Addison is proving that he is him. He's the best rookie wide receiver. That catch on the sideline, come on. Going up and getting it, securing the catch, getting the toes in, and taking the hit. That's an elite level catch right there. There's no one in the league who will do that better than Addison did right there. And Jefferson coming back is just only going to enhance this offense. So the question is, why not us? Why not us? Now, before we say, ooh, history, what does that have to do with the 2023 Vikings? What about it? And speaking of history, I mean, we've seen examples before, and history doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. But, again, journeyman backup quarterbacks finding the right situation and catching lightning in a bottle. Earl Morrall was a quarterback of the 72 Dolphins. Wasn't greasy. Earl Morrall, veteran backup, a little bit older, still got the thing done. Jim Plunkett, former number 1 overall pick by the Patriots. I think they were the Boston Patriots back then. But he bounced around the league a little bit, found the right spot with the Raiders, and Tom Flores won 2 Super Bowls. Doug Williams, pride of Grambling, Buccaneers, bounced around, went to Washington with Joe Gibbs, won a Super Bowl. Also, you could put Mark Rippon in that category too. Kurt Warner, Hy-Vee grocery bagger, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle, lighten things up in northern Iowa, and then the Iowa Barnstormers in NFL Europe, and then bounce around the league as a backup, and then all of a sudden came in 1999. He's going to party like it's 1999, coming in for Trent Dilfer, win the Super Bowl and league MVP. Woo! That's right, man. Trent Dilfer, former high draft pick by the Buccaneers, coming out of Fresno State. Then all of a sudden, he's the backup for Tony Banks with Brian Billick and the Ravens. And then they win the Super Bowl in 2000 as a wild card, by the way. Rich Gannon, a former Viking. He was like a 9th-round draft pick out of Delaware. Bounced around the league, and then all of a sudden, he's synced up with the Raiders and Gruden, and he won Super Bowl MVP, or not Super Bowl MVP, he won league MVP at age 38. He attended the Super Bowl. He participated in the Super Bowl against Gruden and the Bucs in 2002. Didn't work out. Even though, Jerry Rice. All right, so my favorite thing, I think it was Dexter Jackson, the safety of the Buccaneers, who I think won NFL Super Bowl MVP that game. Jerry Rice had a catch in the second half, and like the Bucs defense was just completely shutting down the Raiders, and they were like, "Hey Jerry, welcome to the Super Bowl." It's great, man. Anyways, 2017, allegedly Nick Foles, coming in for Carson Wentz and allegedly winning a Super Bowl again. Allegedly, Case Keenum coming in for slinging Sammy Sleeves Bradford in 2017. Geno Smith last year, finally getting a shot at age 32. Although bad example because Geno was ass last year. But either way, journeyman backup quarterbacks who have bounced around the league, finding the right spot and then just hitting it big. And why not us? Why not Josh Dobbs? Because anyone with 2 brain cells who, for whatever reason, watched a lot of Arizona Cardinals film, which I did, you could tell that Josh Dobbs was not the problem. Like, watch parts of the Niners game and definitely watch the Cowboys game. Josh Dobbs is out there making plays. Arizona simply does not have enough talent. And people say, oh, but he was 1-7. It's a clear example why QB wins is not a stat. And the Vikings right now, they're rolling, and they're firmly in the NFC North division race, and the Vikings control their own destiny. If they win out, it doesn't matter what the Lions do. The Vikings will have the division, and also the Vikings are firmly in the 7th seed. Also, being 5-2 in conference is huge if it comes down to tiebreakers, which it won't, but they're rising up. Come on up for the rising. And again, which freaking team are you scared of? I mean, the Vikings should have beat the Eagles. Are you scared of the Lions? No. The Vikings beat the Niners. You got the Saints this week. F them. Scared of the Seahawks? No. Scared of the Cowboys? No. And obviously everyone else, the Commies, Falcons, Bucks, Packers, Rams? No. Again, the Vikings right now are the most dangerous team in the NFC because, again, everyone wrote them off at 0-3. Everyone wrote them off at 1-4. But guess what? It's a family show. F you. F you, F your face, F your opinion, F everyone else. Because the Vikings, rolling, baby. And guess what? 4 wins in a row without Justin Jefferson, and you get him back. And the next 4 games, Saints. I mean, the Saints opened up as 2.5-point favorites. Hopefully you grab the Vikings plus 2.5. Or juice it up to 3. Why not? Then you also, no, who am I kidding? Money line. Then you got the Broncos, which is still going to be on Sunday night. The Bears on Monday Night Football for now, unless they flex it out. And then the Raiders, week 14, coming off a bye. I mean, the Vikings very easily could go 9-4. Again, it's hard to win a game in this league, but the Vikings right now are rolling. They have momentum, and Josh Dobbs is simply going to get better and better with actually more practice reps. And again, this is not on Jaren Hall. Like, he played really good. And would the Vikings have won with Jaren Hall under center? Yes, I do firmly believe so. But, I mean, Josh Dobbs came in a tough-ass situation and completely did the damn thing. And yeah, he's got mobility. He's got that clutch gene. He's got great arm strength. He's got, obviously, a very high football IQ and got things done, man. And again, why not us? Why not us? Perfect situation. A team that's got momentum. A team that's got nothing to lose. All in. And this has been one of the more frustrating seasons for the Vikings, the way they started out 0-3, the way that they should have won those close-ass games, and also the injuries. But I'm kind of having a lot of fun. Yesterday was a ton of fun, and I think that this team is going to be very dangerous and tricky and fun going forward, man. But that's it. Question is, why not us? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.